Hey everyone! All right, let's just dive right into this explainer. When you're building a Lego set, or maybe a really cool treehouse, you absolutely need the right tools, right? Well, building your life is exactly the same. Today we're going to explore some incredible tools given to us by him in the biblical text that give us exactly what we need to build something truly awesome.
I want you to imagine for a second that he has handed us a special toolkit. And no, I'm not talking about a box filled with hammers and screwdrivers. This one is filled with wise sayings from the biblical text, designed to help us build a really strong, super happy life. If you've ever wondered if there's a secret blueprint to making the absolute best choices at school, at home, or with your friends, well, you're in the right place. We're going to unpack this whole toolkit together.
So, let's open it up. Tool number 1, fairness and honest answers.
The biblical text tells us to show partiality in judging is not good. Now, partiality, that is a really big word, isn't it? But honestly, it just means playing favorites. It means we should always play fair and never pick favorites when deciding who's right or wrong. Imagine you're playing a game and the referee only lets their best friend win, even if they completely broke the rules. That wouldn't be fair at all, right? We literally have to treat everyone equally.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what happens when we don't play fair. See, calling someone who did something wrong innocent, or, defending bad behavior, that just brings a whole lot of trouble and makes people really upset. But standing up for what's right, even when it's super hard, or even if it involves a friend, that brings a rich blessing from him. He absolutely loves it when we're brave enough to just be fair.
Now, this next piece of wisdom uses a metaphor that, well, it might sound a little funny to us today. It says, an honest answer is like a kiss on the lips. I know, kind of silly, right? But back in the times when the biblical text was written, a kiss on the lips or the cheek was actually a super common way for family and close friends to show deep respect and love for each other.
So the really crucial takeaway here is that giving an honest answer means you truly care about and respect the person you're talking to. Telling the truth is literally one of the highest forms of kindness. When you tell your parents, your teachers, or your friends the truth, you're showing them genuine love. It's an absolutely incredibly powerful tool to keep in your toolkit for sure.
Moving right along, let's grab tool number 2. Work first, build later. Look at this super smart advice from the biblical text. Put your outdoor work in order and get your fields ready. After that, build your house. It's basically a set of instructions for how to tackle our daily tasks. Think about a farmer for a second. If a farmer builds a really amazing house first but completely forgets to plant any crops, what are they going to eat when winter comes? Absolutely nothing. They have to get that outside work done first.
Just like that farmer gets the fields ready before building a house, we need to do the hard stuff first. Step 1 is the work, and step 2 is the building or the reward. For you, getting your fields ready might mean, doing your chores, cleaning your room, maybe finishing your math homework. You've got to knock out those important things before you do the fun stuff, like jumping into video games or going outside to play with your friends. Work first, play later.
All right, let's check out tool number 3, no room for revenge.
Do not testify against your neighbor without cause. Basically, this means we should never, ever make up lies or use our words to get someone else in trouble for no reason. Our words are super powerful, and we shouldn't be using them to hurt people or trick anyone.
Let me ask you, have you ever wanted to get back at someone who was mean to you? Maybe someone took your favorite toy or called you a name, and you instantly thought about tricking them or paying them back, just to make them feel bad too. Look, it's a completely normal feeling to want to get even. But is it the right tool to use? Well, the biblical text makes it crystal clear that getting even is never the right tool. Look at this specific rule. Do not say, I'll do to them as they have done to me. I'll pay them back for what they did. He wants us to be peacemakers. When someone is mean, hitting back or being mean back, actually scratch that, it doesn't just hit back, it just makes a much bigger mess. We have to drop that tool of revenge and pick up the tool of forgiveness instead.
Okay, now it's time for a little story called The Tale of the Sluggard.
So, a sluggard is really just an old-fashioned word for a very, very lazy person. The writer of the biblical text went for a walk one day and noticed a field belonging to one of these sluggards. And what did they see? Thorns had come up everywhere. The ground was completely covered in nasty weeds, and these once beautiful stone walls were just in total ruins. Why? Because the sluggard was just too lazy to do their step 1 work, so their whole field totally fell apart.
Check out this dangerous domino effect of laziness. It literally starts in minutes. Just a little extra sleep, a little folding of the hands, saying, oh, I'll do my homework in 5 more minutes. But you know how it goes. Those minutes turn into days.
and thorns and weeds start growing in the field. Then months pass, and the stone walls fall into ruins. Eventually, over the years, the biblical text says that poverty and scarcity come sneaking up on you like a thief or an armed man. It's crazy. Just a little laziness creates a giant mess over time.
So what are we supposed to do with this kind of spooky story? Well, the writer says, I applied my heart to what I observed and learned a lesson from what I saw. And we need to do exactly the same thing. We need to really apply our hearts to learn from the lazy sluggard's mistakes so we don't end up repeating them. When we see what actually happens when you don't do your work, it should definitely make us want to work even harder.
He gives us this amazing toolkit in the biblical text so we can build an incredibly awesome life. We've got the tools to work hard and definitely not be a sluggard, to be totally honest and show people we actually care, and to always play fair without ever seeking revenge.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to think hard about this. Which wise tool are you going to use today to keep the weeds out of your own field? Are you going to tackle your chores before playing? Will you tell the truth, even if it's super tough? The blueprint for a great life is right there in front of you. The only question is, what will you choose to build today? Keep learning, keep building, and we'll see you next time.